What's up, world? This is your girl P. So, how to listen to learn. You know, I noticed as a people, we listen to judge instead of listening to learn. Because if we listen to people to learn, we can get valuable information because everything happens for a reason. Now, as a disclaimer, I can only use myself as an example, and I'm not here to project, okay? But why I say this is because listening to learn is something that I do. I listen to a lot of celebrities, right? They go on talk shows and they do interviews and they give details on how they became successful, how they became successful. Excuse me, the challenges that they had, the challenges that they overcame. And if you notice that I don't know if you or that are listening ever listen to celebrities just to listen, to learn, you know what I'm saying? Opposed to listening to judge. Because if you listen to learn, you'll realize that they too had obstacles. They too had people that didn't believe in them. They too had people overlook them. They too were rejected over and over again, but they kept going. That's why they're successful. And a lot of times people listen to judge because they see the success that they're at. And, they just get jealous of it because they feel like I don't know, people feel like things are just handed to people. And it's like people worked hard for where they got. They never gave up because they believed in themselves. But they went through things too. And the whole purpose of the celebrities and people that already had achieved their success, the reason why they have to, it's a part of God's plan. If you use your gift, you have to come back and testify. You have to share that information. It's a part of the package deal. You know what I'm saying? And the way my life path is set up is I have to, because I'm using my gift that God gave me. I have to do it while I'm becoming successful, because it's a package deal. It comes with the territory. So whether you do it while you're, achieving your dreams and goals, or you come back after, regardless of the fact, you have to share that information with other people, because that what that information is to do is for the ones that want to use their gifts is to lift them up and show them that you could do it too. It's a part of God's plan. You have to do that. It's like there's no if and buts about it. But a lot of times people listen to them to judge because you know I don't know, jealousy, as my mother used to say, the green eye monster. Just that eye just be green with envy, and you become envious of people. Instead of listening to learn, you listening to judge. You watch them and you see them on their platforms or whatever, and you're judging them. You know what I'm saying? You trying to figure out some stuff and you start judging them instead of listening, because at the end of the day, outside of their success or whatever, they're human beings. They go through stuff just like everybody else. It's not like there's some special person that's just magically sitting up there. They're just a person that chose to use the gift God gave them. And a lot of people do become fallen angels. You know what I'm saying? You get up there and you get raised up by God because you use the gift, and then you get up there and you turn into Satan, and you start some people. And I'm not trying to focus on negativity, but I'm showing you why stars become, because when you're a star, you get raised up. We're all stars. We start from the ground level. And when you decide to go after your dreams, it's like moving forward is going up. And when you get lifted up and raised up by God, you become a rising star where everybody can see you. And if you get up there and allow your ego to take over, you will become a fallen star. It's like a fallen angel for having a fallen grace, because you took because you abused your power, because a light is energy. And so you become a light, and so it's energy, and you abuse that power. You know what I'm saying? And when you abuse the power, you have a fall from grace. You get dropped down out of the sky. So this is why I say you have to listen and learn, and you have to have integrity when you're doing things. And when you listen to other celebrities and they get on a platform, you should be listening to learn. You should be taking notes. You should be listening to learn as opposed to listening to judge them. You know what I'm saying? And that's the problem we have with a lot of people. They just so judgmental. This world is so judgmental. And in the Bible tell us, judge not lest ye be judged. But yet we still judging people. And it's like, but if you paid attention and listened to their stories, they're all individuals and they all have different stories. But in those stories, they all had a struggle. They just never gave up. This is why I refuse, because I know when I listen to a lot of celebrities that say they got rejected by this person, this company overlooked them, they got told no, and here comes somebody out the blue that the universe sent there in their direction, and that person saw their light, you know what I'm saying, and took them to the next level. It happens for everybody. You see celebrities becoming stars off of social media because people, you don't know who's listening, and that's just the point, you know what I'm saying. But at the end of the day, we as the people on the other side, that's instead of being in the judging seat, we should be in the student seat, learning from these people, because they're telling their stories not for you to they're not telling their story for you to judge them. They're telling you their story so it can help you, you know. And I don't know, you know, I guess because I just have the Gemini energy, and Gemini likes to learn. That energy is like, it's teachable. It's a thinking energy, and it's in my mind. It's in my Mercury. I had that energy in my mind and in my ego, but it's also in my mind. So, and I can't turn my mind off. I remember when I first got on this journey, I made a song, and I was like, can't turn it off. It's on repeat. My mind is moving, yeah, consistently. When I think about purpose and getting this cheese, ain't nothing gonna stop me, nah. Nah, yeah, girl P. Healed, grown, evolved, spiritual journey I'm on. If anybody try to hold me back, they getting cut off like a cul-de-sac. This dream chasing thing ain't a joke to me. I got led here through astrology. The secrets of the universe is where I started at, and at the top of the mountain is where I finish at. Ayy. I remember when I first made that song at the beginning of my journey, I was serious because I was learning, and I was looking at all of these stars that became successful, and I'm like, dang, I could do it too. And I'm like, I'm tired of my life being the way that it is. I want something better for myself, you know. And so I started paying attention, and I started hearing, you know, um, I was watching what they were going to, different celebrities. I mean, it's not the same ones, but just different celebrities, and just hearing the things that they were saying, and I'm like, so they were having people doubt them. They were having people hate on them. They was experiencing all of that, but they kept, one thing they all had in common. They all kept going. Some of them experienced homelessness, just become successful, sleeping in their cars, all kind of stuff, sleeping on, some of them in homeless shelters, some of them sleeping on people's couches, and it was just different celebrities experience a lot of things, but you only hear that story after the fact, you know what I'm saying, because they have to share that, because people think that becoming successful is like some overnight thing, some overnight success. I mean, it can happen like that for most people, but for some people, excuse me, but for the most part, when you use the gift that God gave you, the part of the package is that you have to share that knowledge, and you to lift others up so they could become a star too. And it's only if you are a rising star that wants to learn, listen and learn, and not listen to judge. And a lot of us are listening to judge. So I just share that because from my vantage point, I see it just like that, that they come back and tell their stories for you to learn from it, not to judge them. And that's the problem. People are judging. And judge not lest you be judged, And the qualities that we see in other people is our own reflection. It's like whatever you seeing in these people that make you feel like you want to judge them, it's like they're showing something, showing you something that's in you that needs to change. You know what I'm saying? And just take it from me on my end, that like I said, you don't have to agree with me, but just take it from me. Like I'm a star in the making. I'm a rising star. I'm rising because I'm moving forward, which I'm evolving, and it means moving up. Moving forward is always going up, and going backwards is going down. So it's like you have to make a choice. You know what I'm saying? Am I going to listen to learn, or am I going to listen to judge? But, that's all I got for you. And I holla though. One love. Peace.